hundreds gathered in Vancouver today as part of an international protest rallying for many reasons: global emergencies, war, immigrant rights, and climate change. One point of contention: an oil pipeline proposed to run from Alberta's oil sands to BC's north coast.
It's incredibly harmful to the health of the planet, of people and species that live here. So we say no.
We're seeing everyone in BC, live in fear of a future heat dome, live in fear of wildfires. Communities are being evacuated. We need to move in a different direction.
What we should actually be investing in is renewable energy infrastructure, things like a 100% renewable electricity energy grid.
Earlier this month, Prime Minister Mark Carney announced the first round of what he calls nation-building projects. 2 of the 5 projects are based in BC, but an oil pipeline isn't one of them. Alberta Premier Daniel Smith is hoping it will be.
While the pipeline to Prince Rupert isn't on the list of projects to be fast-tracked yet, that can change soon.
BC Premier David Eby says there isn't a push from the private sector yet, and Smith's asks are premature and risky.
She's an incredible advocate because you would never guess that there is no private proponent, there is no money, there's no project. There's no support from First Nations along the coast. In fact, nobody's talked to them.
Eby is urging Ottawa to invest in BC projects that are ready to go. Coastal First Nations President Marilyn Slett is strongly opposed to the idea of a pipeline through northern BC.
Our communities, our coastal communities, have worked really hard over decades to protect the coast from crude oil. And, so this position isn't new for us, but it is certainly being, brought out again with all of the discussions with, both the provincial and federal fast-tracking bills that were introduced in the summer.
She says she doesn't plan on changing her position anytime soon, but National Coalition of Chiefs founder Dale Swampy wants to gather support from a majority of affected First Nations for a future pipeline to the Pacific.
So we're not supporting it because of the almighty dollar. We're supporting it because it's good for First Nations and it's good for Canadians. And we want to be a part of that industry.
With the second tranche of nation-building projects set to be finalized on November 16th, the fate of future pipelines is in Ottawa's hands. Tanushi Bhatnagar, CBC News, Vancouver.